Hey YouTube, I was shocked on how many people expressed interest on my last video about Forrest Fenn's treasure. If you don't know about Forrest Fenn's treasure, look it up on Google. But my buddies and I that go on an annual motorcycle ride, we hunt for that treasure as part of our trip just to spice things up and make it interesting. We've read the poem a million times looking for clues, and we've come up with a few theories. It's funny, I've always been hesitant to share my theories with others, but the reality is, we only go out, look once a year, someone's bound to find it, and now I've learned there's a million people that have expressed theories, so I'm sure I probably don't have much to share to help you all, but for those of you looking, maybe this will help spur some thought of some different interpretations of his poem. There's a couple things we know for a fact. We know that it's hidden at least 8.5 miles north of Santa Fe. Obviously, that leaves a lot of land, but not too far north, certainly more than 8.5 miles north of Santa Fe. There's a little community of Angel Fire, and that area we have determined is certainly not a bad starting point. Located very close to that is Eagle Nest Lake. A lot of interesting things about that. It's home of the brown trout. It's a water that you would put into. It's also home of the brown or golden eagle. A lot of things associated with the poem can be interpreted from that area. Another thing of interest of Eagle Nest Lake is it has the largest man-made dam in America, and when you're looking at it, what you see are heavy loads of concrete and high water. Some people have commented to me that Forrest Fenn has said it's not hidden by a dam, but actually that's incorrect. What Forrest Fenn said about a dam was that is not what he was referring to, where he says where to begin, where the warm waters halt. Another interesting thing about this area of Angel Fire is just to the south of it, you have Agua Fria Peak. Agua Fria is cold water in Spanish, and the peak is where the cold water would begin, which is also where the warm water would halt. Just up the road from Agua Fria is Vietnam Memorial Cemetery. Old Forrest Fenn was a military man himself and a pilot. And that's also where the warm waters halted for those that died in Vietnam. Coincidentally, there's an aircraft at that memorial. In the poem, he talks about the blaze. Well, the blaze can mean many things. One of the things it can mean is when there are signs or signals that can be cut into trees to show paths, and that's where the expression blazing a trail came from. That's how they used to mark paths, and that is something we've been looking for in that area. This is a chart that actually shows blaze trail markings that can help direct you to follow the blaze. Bottom line, there's a million interpretations of the poem, and I just wanted to share some of the theories that we've worked up and have followed on our annual trip. So as far as we know, it's still out there. Wish you all luck. Maybe I gave you one tip that was the missing piece of your puzzle to go out there and find it. Good luck. Adios, YouTube.